Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the car boot crafter, and yeah, so today's video is a craft with me video where I invite you to sit across the table from me and let's make something together at the same time. So nothing's pre-cut, nothing's prepped or anything like that. So yeah, we're just going to go for it. Today's a really simple one and might be one that you've seen before, but let's just craft together. So I want to make a gift box. So a friend of mine, it's her birthday this week. So, well, it will have been last week by the time this video is uploaded, because I want to do this. I want to upload this after her birthday so she doesn't get to see her present. So when we were at Cheddar Gorge last year, I saw these earrings and I knew that she would absolutely love them because they are pretty special. And I don't know what they're made of. I do know that they're handmade. If somebody could tell me what they're made of, I would love to know. But yeah, it's a lovely little shop. It's called Olight Gallery at the Cheddar Gorge, and it's a tiny little place. But she does absolutely stunning jewelry and other stuff, paintings and what have you. And yeah, I always make sure whenever I'm down that part of the country, I always make sure I pop in and have a look. I've got loads of her makes. I do my own jewelry making, but I love what she makes. So I want a box for these. I want something that's quite a natural look, because they're handmade. I don't want anything that's too overproduced. So I thought, why not one of the triangular boxes that have been around for absolutely ages, but I think everybody loves them because they're so simple to make. So all you need is an A4 piece of card, and I'm using a natural card. And getting out my new trimmer, my new find. And this, your A4 measures, on the short side, it measures 8 1/4. So I want to cut it in half. So I'm coming down to 4 1/8. So just lining that up. So there's 4 1/8. Actually, I'm going to flip it over. I'm not quite sure how straight that edge is. That's better. That's a better. So, and I'm just going to cut that in half. And I can now make 2 boxes with these 2 pieces. So I'm just going to put that out of the way because I don't need it. And that's the only fancy bit of equipment I'm going to use, really. The others, you can use other stuff. So very simply, I'm going to put one to one side out the way. So, oh, they are the same size. Do you know sometimes when you cut something in half and one looks bigger, but then when I put it together, they are exactly the same. So weird. Anyway, so I've got 1/2 of an A4 piece, and all I'm going to do is fold it in half like that. So fold it lengthways. I'm going to use my bone folder, but as always, use whatever you've got to hand. So folded it, open it back up, and you can measure if you want, but I'm not doing that. I can't be bothered. So I'm just going to put those 2 points together and just pinch there, so I know that that's the middle at that end. I'm going to turn it to the other end and do exactly the same. Let's pinch that, so we know that we've got the middle at that end as well. And then all I'm going to do is put a score mark, a crease mark from that point there. So there's my middle crease, from there to there. That's all I'm going to do on both sides. So from there to that middle piece. And this is quite a heavy card, but I really like it because it's such a natural looking card. So I've done that one. I'm going to do the same on this side. So from there, move that into the middle. Let's roll this, that's easier, isn't it? So that's that middle point at the top, all the way down to there. Once it's rolled and you're happy, it's quite thick actually, maybe I should have used a thinner card, but hey ho, we're getting there. And the same, so I've got my pinch there, so I know that's the middle, and I'm going to do the same from, there's my first score mark, so I'm going to go from there to there. Let's just roll that over like that and push that down using the bone folder. These are simple, so simple. You can sit and make loads of them, and then you just stack them and you've got them, or fold them in half and keep them like that, so you've got them for whenever you need them. I need to keep doing that. I always forget. I always make sure, you know, I always promise myself I'm going to do that, so I've got plenty in advance for whenever there's an emergency and I need them. But then again, these are so quick and simple to make that you know, you don't really need to do that. So that's it. That is my box. How quick and simple was that? So I'm going to fold it together, and I've got this hole punch, but use whatever you've got to hand. Even what do you call it, you know, the hole punches that you use for A4 pages, you know, for stationery. Even one of those would work if you can get it in. So what I'm going to do is just, so I've pulled them both together like that. I'm going to open those ones because I'm going to do this side first. So I'm just holding them together. I'm going to slip this in, and I don't want to go down too far, but I want to make sure that I'm catching both sides, and just punch your hole like that. Ooh. Ooh, that hasn't gone through that one. I told you it was thick card. I'm going to pop that back in and punch. There we go. That's gone through both of them like that. Oops. Gosh. Oh, this is thicker than I thought it was. Right, let's cut that piece off. So now I've got those two that join there. I'm going to do the same on this side, so roughly about the same place. So open those two up while holding those together. Get in with your hole punch and just line it up and punch. So now I know that this isn't going to go all the way through all of them. I can go back in. I'm going to use just regular card. I think I would have been fine. Or if I'd have used my crocodile. There we go. So that's all my holes punched, and they line up nicely. I can see all the way through there. So that's great. And I've got some of this. I picked this up at Poundland years and years ago, and it's still going strong. And it's just jute string, but it was in the gardening section for £1, and you got this fabulous little tub as well. And yeah, there's still tons of it in there. So let's pop that on. So I'm going to pull out a big selection of it. Let's cut that, and it all kind of ties in together with the natural look. So let's grab my earrings. I'm going to pop that in as well because I think she'd like to know where it came from. And I'm going to just wrap the earrings. I can't wrap it the same way as they did in the shop, but I should just wrap them like that. Bring them across. I'm not going to sellotape them because this will hold it all together. Pop them in there. Bring that. Actually, if I pinch the bottom, and then this can go over the top. Then jute, thread it all the way through. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is, at Christmas, I went and picked up some bits and pieces, you know, of sort of the Christmas decorations really. And I thought it'd be nice to cut them down for use in projects and stuff. So these look like ferns. So I'm going to tie this in a regular knot. And then before I do the bow, I'm going to lay that on there like that. And I've got some of these little balls, berries, I guess you'd call them. And I pop that on top like that, and I'm just going to knot them, just going to bring my jute round and tie the rest of my bow. So just very carefully, and I know that's flipped over, just very carefully bring another bow there like that. That's going to hold it, and then I'm going to make a little bow like that. So I've got my gift, and do you know what, I think I'm going to use this bit because I'm not going to make another box. So let's grab my other trimmer, and I'm going to make a little tab to go with it. Not too big. That size will do, I think. Don't want it as long as that. Let's have a look. So that'll be, that's about 4 inches by 1, almost 2, which I've done it by eye. So I think, is that, yeah, do you know what, I'm going to keep it that length. I have got, no, I'm going to use my scissors. I did say, you know, you're across the table from me, so all I'm going to do is cut that corner off like that, take that across, flip it over, take it across to the other side, line it up, get your scissors and follow that line, and that gives me a tab. I've got my hole punch. I'm going to punch a hole in the middle there, and there we have a natural tab to go with it. And what I'll do is I'm going to undo that. In fact, I'm going to undo the whole lot. Why not? I'm crafting. Why not? I'll undo the whole lot, and I'm going to put the tag on first. So let's pop that in. As long as nothing's glued down, we can make changes. So let's cut that end because that was a bit frayed. There we go, that's gone through there like that. And then let's pop that back on top. Like that. And I know I'm trying to I'm being a bit ambitious, trying to do it all in one go, aren't I? But let's tie that up. So let's put another knot there. Bring that round. So there's another tie there, and let's do that in a bow. Did I go out of camera shot there a minute? I'm sorry if I did. And there we go. A lovely little gift for a good friend, that hopefully by the time this video is uploaded and released, she'll have already received it. So there we go. I think these are cute little boxes, and I think just adding something like that to the side of it with a little tag there just makes it really special. So Rachel, I hope you have a lovely birthday, and I hope you enjoy your earrings, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.